I'm going to share with you the hacks that I've used to become a self-made multi-millionaire by the age of 35. These are real-world tactics that you can start implementing today, no matter where you are on your journey. And stick around till the end because number 5 is the most important. My name's Steven, and on this channel I provide you with the knowledge and ideas that lead to financial freedom so that you can pursue your passions and purpose and realize your potential. If you like the sound of that, then hit the subscribe button. I'm talking to you about leverage today and what you don't know about it. You need leverage. Leverage is what makes normal people wealthy. Every single millionaire and billionaire uses leverage. And when most people hear leverage, they think financial leverage, right? Money. But there's actually 5 different types of leverage. The first hack and first type of leverage that I'm going to talk to you about is other people's technology. Use software, apps, and products that other people have already spent their time and money to create, and use those things to grow bigger and faster than you could without them. Leverage is about using tools to get things done that you wouldn't have been able to do on your own. For example, I use a ton of other people's tech to run my Airbnbs. I use an app that automatically sends messages to my cleaners and my guests. I use a program for dynamic pricing, which automatically updates my pricing depending on occupancy, times of the year, and days of the week. So I leverage these tools and other apps and programs to systematize my properties so that I can get my time back. And with my time back, I can focus on growing my business and getting more properties rather than just being stuck in the day-to-day operations. Whatever niche that you're in, find the tech that exists in that space so that you can leverage it. Moving on to number 2, other people's attention. Now this one might be the biggest form of leverage. This is media. Say it takes me an hour to make this video and then it gets 10,000 watch hours from other people viewing it. I just got 1 to 10,000 leverage, which is insane. And then compare that to, say you go out and get a mortgage, you put down 20% and the bank gives you 80%. That's only 1 to 4 leverage. But when it comes to media, I'm getting 1 to 10,000 leverage. And when you think about even larger creators, they can be getting 1 to 1 million leverage. This form of leverage helps you gain credibility, authority, build a brand, build a business, attract more clients to you, get your name out there, get more exposure, get brand deals, have advertisers find you. The benefits of media is endless. Attention equals money. Eyes on you equals money for you. Traditional media like TV and radio have done this for decades, even before social media, and they all continue to do so today because of how powerful it is. If you're liking this video so far, hit that like button. It's easy to do and it means a lot. Now, number 3, other people's time. We're talking about trading your money for somebody else's time. So this is hiring somebody for a job or to perform a task for you. And on the flip side, if you've ever been an employee, you know that that company was exchanging their money for your time. If you want to be a millionaire, you need to stop doing everything yourself. Start outsourcing, delegating, and hiring. And if you don't want to or don't need full-time employees yet, then hire part-time or hire freelancers or hire independent contractors. Use apps like Upwork or Fiverr or Thumbtack, and you can get any job done that you need. And as another example for you, on the long-term rentals that I have, I no longer do the maintenance work or the bookkeeping. I used to, but I don't do that anymore. I've hired that out because if I was always doing those tasks, then I wouldn't have any time or energy to focus on the activities that are actually going to grow my business. Number 4, other people's knowledge. If you read a book in a month and it took that author 10 years, which is common, so 120 months to learn what's in that book and then to write it, you just got 1 to 120 leverage. And I don't think people fully understand this concept, but that's why reading books is so powerful. Other people's knowledge can also come in the form of mentoring or courses. If you can learn something in a day from a course or a mentor, instead of taking a month to learn that same thing, you just collapsed time and got 1 to 30 leverage. And this also includes masterminds. Now, I just joined a mastermind. It was 15 grand. I didn't want to pay it, but I did. And I'm so glad I did, because what I've learned in it so far is going to make me 150 grand. So right there, I just got 1 to 10 leverage. Use other people's knowledge to accelerate your growth. And lastly, number 5, other people's money. This is financial leverage and includes private money lenders, hard money, banks, credit unions, other financial institutions, stock margin accounts, balance transfer checks, business credit, loans, and even renters in your properties. Here's just a couple examples of how I've used OPM to increase my income and also my net worth. So I acquired some of my rental properties by pulling cash out of other properties that I have. I'm paying 5% on that line of credit that I took out, but then I'm making 20% on the property I bought with those funds from that line of credit. So I'm borrowing at 5%, but then I'm making 20%. So I just got 1 to 4 leverage. Another example is when I used balance transfer checks at a 3% interest rate, pulled that money out and then put it into somebody else's real estate deal where I was getting a 12% return. So again, in this example, I'm getting 1 to 4 leverage again. Find ways to use other people's money to make you money. All of the items that I've talked about in this video today enable you to do more than you could on your own. And that's the powerful secret of using leverage to create wealth. Leverage is how normal people like you and me become wealthy. If you consistently use these 5 hacks year over year over year, you will become a millionaire. I hope you found this video helpful. If so, then leave a comment and let me know what other types of leverage you might be using. Have a good one.